Hello you guys, welcome back to the Patreon. In today's video, I have a few topics I want to discuss with you guys. Let's just go over some topics that have been on my mind. First, let's start about the big news of the week. Tasha K lost her case, which duh. Now, I have to go out on a limb here and say I did not know who Tasha K was. I have seen Tasha K now that I've been made aware who Tasha K is, and I refer to Tasha K's side of the internet because there's all different sides of the internet. I refer to Tasha K's side of the internet as the Beyonce didn't carry Blue Ivy side of the internet. This group of people, they appeal to like 35 plus black people who love mess, but mess only about other black people, and the most egregious rumors possible. Have you ever met, if you're black, have you ever met a black person who will tell you, like, you know Beyonce is Solange's real mama, or you know Lil' Kim had all her ribs removed? You know, I'm trying to think of all the rumors this type of the internet likes to like throw out there. It's the most randomest things that these people like pass rumors around. Or you know Jay-Z slept with Rihanna. Like those types of rumors. Or you know Rihanna only got a record deal because she was sleeping with everybody at Roc Nation. Those types of rumors, just disgusting, vile, and like baseless rumors. That is that side of the internet, and that side of the internet has always existed since I have been on the internet. I was big in blog culture. I didn't have a blog. I used to like do the blogs. I remember the chat rooms. Like that side of the internet has always existed. I wouldn't necessarily bunch them up in the lipstick alley because it's a different facet. It's a different thing. I don't necessarily dislike the lipstick alley side of the internet. Like, they're just people on a forum, and their mess rarely leaves the forum. Like, just let them be. It's still dangerous, but like, it stays on lipstick alley for the most part. What Tasha K and them do is they say things to a wider audience. Like the Tasha K side of the internet don't even realize how ridiculous they are. Do that make any sense? I don't know. You have to really be in tune with like urban internet culture, urban blog culture to understand the specific niche, the specific itch that Tasha K is able to scratch for a specific group of people. Now, just because I say it's a specific group of people, that is not me saying it is a small group of people. It is not shocking to me. Tasha K has 1 million subscribers. All of those people who exist in that realm, the Blue Ivy wasn't carried by Beyonce realm, all have a bunch of subscribers because they just throw anything at the wall. It's like shocking to see someone say it's almost like when you read a rag magazine. When you read these random little magazines that like just put anything on the cover. People read them because it's almost like it's like seeing the stories, like watching a soap opera. Like, even though it's the most outlandish thing possible, the fact that someone took the time to come up with these stories is like, let me read them. That's what it is. And that's what Tasha K does. And I've always wondered how the people of that side of the internet don't get caught up. It's the same, like, how they don't, because they don't have the backing of like a Wendy Williams. Wendy Williams doesn't get caught up because Wendy Williams, number one, has resources, and two, Wendy Williams knows what she can say and what she cannot say. Like, all it takes is an allegedly. But the Tasha K side of the internet says anything. They say anything. I have always told people, like, I have never been a gossip page. I've never been now I'll talk about the mess, period, but I don't invent the stories. I just tell you my opinion on the stories. I don't invent the stories. I don't make up the story because it's lawless. It's lawless. Like it's unnecessary. It's unnecessary. Like Tasha K could still make the same content that Tasha K makes without being lawless, without just saying anything, without saying Cardi B has sexually transmitted disease, without talking about baby culture, without call Offset a cheater like the rest of us do. Like that's all you have to do. Like you don't have, like they just reach for anything and it sticks, and then the people who watch it give them money and all of these things, and so Tasha K was gonna get caught up. Cardi B was gonna take, like, And like the thing is, what's shocking to me is knowing that Tasha K is successful. Tasha K has management, I'm sure. Tasha K has resources. Tasha K has lawyers. Tasha K has all these things that no one told her to start throwing some allegedlys in there. No one told her to put in her description box, some of this may not be true. This is all entertainment. None of her told her to cease when she got the cease and desist. No one told her Cardi B is on your ass. No one told her, like, if you're going to continue to do this, you need to do this in a certain way. Like, where's the counseling? That's the thing. Like, it didn't have to get here. It didn't have to get to here. Like, I know, like, Cardi B is very busy. We get on Cardi B because Cardi B seems to spend a lot of time on the internet. But let's be clear, Cardi B has jobs. Cardi B has kids. Cardi B has a husband. Cardi B is busy. And her lawyers cost money. So it is far for me to believe that Cardi B did not give Tasha K several chances to just take her videos down, just to stop talking about her. I don't even think Cardi B went as far as to say, can you issue an apology for me or come on your channel and say you like. I believe Cardi B, when that cease and desist came, was just like, don't talk about me. Stop talking about me. Take down your video talking about me. The money had already been made off the video. Why was the videos not taken down? Why double down on it? Why double down on it? That's the part. And you know you lying. And you know you lying. You know you lying on this woman. And you still gonna leave the video up. Thing about me is, even though I don't really, all I do is talk about the mess. If somebody wanna come at me and say, show me the lie. Show me where I lied on you. It doesn't exist. I don't lie on people. I don't. So, Tasha K, you knew you was lying. You knew you was lying. So many people on social media do commentary channels. So many people on YouTube do gossip channels. So many people. How did you get caught up? How did you, just being dumb. Like I said, I don't know Tasha K personally, obviously, and I don't have anything against Tasha K. I don't know her. I can only just go off the facts. And me just being me being a law school dropout, I'ma let you know, nobody in their right mind going to court with Cardi B. Nobody in their right mind is going to court with Cardi B. It's like, where is the counseling? She could have came to me and as a law school dropout and said, Kenya, should I go to court with Cardi B? And I would have said, girl, whatever Cardi B is asking you to do, go do. Go do. Like, because number one, it's not worth it. It's just not. Like, they're just YouTube. It's not like she's saving the world out here. Like, you just gossiping and talking shit. Like, take the video down. Like, you not putting like a spit. Like, it's just not that deep. I don't think she takes what she does that serious. Because it's not serious. There's nothing wrong with it not being serious. Like, so why are you so married to taking Cardi B down? Like, what's the point? What's the point in all of this? But she then continues it going. There's just no reason why this case should have ended up in court. There is just no reason that this should have been in front of a judge. There is just no damn reason that this should have, because number one, it's stupid. It's stupid. And two, you're not going to beat Cardi B in court. You're not going to beat Cardi B in court because Cardi B can go to court all day long because Cardi B is rich. And that brings me to my next thing. Tasha K is rich. Tasha K is rich. All you people out there who is trying to make Tasha K a martyr for gossip channels, commentary channels, all this. As a commentary channel, as someone who talks shit, I do not need Tasha K to be a martyr for me. I don't. Like, Tasha K is rich. Tasha K is rich. And Tasha K talk shit. Talk shit. And Tasha K lies. She lies, right? And so that's what got her caught up. Like, telling lies. And the thing is, it's when Cardi B said you was lying on her, then you talk shit about it. And so it made her even more like, oh, we gonna get this bitch. And so it's like, Tasha K is not a martyr for any cause. Like, Tasha K is not a martyr for journalism. That's not what Tasha K is not doing journalism. Tasha K is not doing journalism. Okay? And so, when people are on YouTube saying like Cardi B came after a black woman, Cardi B's anti-black because she's stopping another black woman's big, she like it's very telling what upper class people do to us regular folks, and it's like, you got caught up in your own anti-blackness, because why does looking at Tasha K make you believe Tasha K is broke? Because anybody with good sense know how social media works. Tasha K is far from that. Tasha K is far from poor. Tasha K is far from poor. Tasha K is rich. I'm going to say it because I don't think. Tasha K is rich. Here's what I always say. As someone who does social media, I know what my bank account look like. I know how I live. I know what I can afford. So when I see people with 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times the followers I have, 8 times the views, 8 times the this, the that, I'm assuming the money. Now, I'm smart in my ways. I move certain ways. I negotiate certain deals. But even if Tasha K, let's say, is not good at negotiating deals, she's not, because of the type of content that she makes, she's not getting deals or whatever, Tasha K is still very rich. Tasha K makes more money in a month. This is me being very nasty. I shouldn't be talking about that woman's pockets. But Tasha K makes more than a month than... What's a profession? An accountant makes a year. Definitely a teacher makes a year. Police officer. Like, find me just working class citizens, and Tasha K makes more than them in a month. I'm lowballing to say, like, I don't want to like throw Tasha K. No, Tasha K is making money. Tasha K is making money. Okay, so who, like, if you're gonna make an argument, number one, don't make Tasha K the crooks of journalism, and two, Tasha K is rich. Like, no, she's not Beyonce rich. She's not Cardi rich. She's not celebrity rich, right? But Tasha K is fine. Tasha K is very, very, very fine. Like, beyond fine. Tasha K, I don't know after this lawsuit, but if this never would have happened with Cardi B, Tasha K not going broke no time soon. No time soon. Like, Tasha K is set. Like, Tasha K is rich, right? But I just think a lot of people don't understand how social media works. And that's the crazy thing. Why wasn't Tasha K more willing to protect what she got? Remember when Cardi B got into that shit with the Shade Room? And the Shade Room was like, okay, you don't want us to post this. We not, like, protect your shit. Protect your shit. Protect your shit. If anybody came to me and said, Kenya, you lied on me in a video, who's somebody I talk shit about? That's the thing. Like, I'm trying to think of who's worth lying on. Who's somebody, let's say James Charles. If James Charles said, Kenya, you lied on me in X, Y, and Z, tomorrow I'll be issuing an apology. Sorry. I will sit on my camera tomorrow and say, y'all, there was a video, I said something about James Charles that was not true. I did not have my facts straight, and for that, I apologize. Because number one, you don't want to be known as a fucking liar. And then two, it's not that deep. Like, sure, James, have it. The cease and desist, I promise you, I will cease. Bye. I don't want to go to court with James. I'm not going has ever sent me a cease and desist. But I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. And so that's what I'm like. And I'm hearing different reports from everyone. And like I said, I'm not the crooks of journalism either. Go someplace else who got the facts. But her management told her to do this shit. Now, I guess the next thing goes, what's gonna happen after all this? Tasha K will be fine. I genuinely believe Tasha K is gonna be fine. I don't have a dog in the fight. I want her to stop talking shit. Cardi B doesn't deserve to have people talk about her kids. People talk about, like, sexually. She don't deserve that, right? Cardi B is not, like, she don't. And that's the thing. Cardi B got real shit you could, like, say about Cardi B. Like, but you lied? Anyways. Tasha K's gonna be fine. Tasha K is very rich. Tasha K is very rich. Tasha K still has a platform. And like I said, someone is going to give her advice, I assume, and tell her how she should have been running her shit the whole time with some allegedlys and some supposedlys, and I'm not in some disclaimers down in the description box. And her videos will come back stronger than ever, but she still got that, what, 4 million they say? That she did bankruptcy. Good old, as a law school dropout, nothing like good old bankruptcy. Nothing like good old bankruptcy. Nothing like good old loopholes, backdoors, and also just father time. Like, you don't have to pay all that money back tomorrow. Like, it's just the courts is, people get settlements and judgments all the time. Tasha K don't gotta pay that money tomorrow, the next day, or the day after that. Like, and then once she does have a lawyer, obviously, they'll finagle, they'll this, they'll that. Not saying it's nothing. Trust me, I don't want to owe Cardi. I'm not trying to get nobody $4 million. But, and I ain't got $4 million to give nobody. Let's be very clear on that. But, they'll backdoor. They'll, first of all, it got to go through the Court of Appeals. And then, like, she'll still be putting up content. She'll still be putting, they say she's still talking shit. Like, and that shit talking is still making her money. So, once you do that, I don't know how you pay off settlements. Can you do payment plans? Is it like the IRS? Once you start getting to a payment, like, Tasha K is rich. Tasha K is rich. I fucked up. This is not an What Annoyed Kenya. I wanted to be cute Valentine's Day, so I fucking went and got, they do a power chain on my teeth, my braces, and I got a pink power chain. Not thinking, Kenya, you're gummy as hell. You're missing 2 teeth in your fucking mouth, which means you're even more gummy. So how do you think pink fucking braces are gonna look in your mouth? Like, you have no teeth at all. So, if y'all don't see me much next month until I go get my braces redone, which I'm on a 4-week thing. We're trying to get these braces off, so I go every 4 weeks now. So they won't be on here too much longer. But yeah, let's talk about Chloe Bailey. Tasha K, Godspeed. Cardi B, Godspeed. Chloe Bailey, y'all carry it. Y'all carry it. Y'all carry it. Y'all carry it. Now, I can say my things about Chloe Bailey. I don't know why we're still doing covers. I don't know exactly what the purpose of the covers are. I've said that for the longest. I don't know why the covers are still being done. But, who are they hurting? The thing about life right now and social media life is, how many people really see Chloe Bailey's covers? The 100,000 people who are in the views? Like, what is that to the wider range of life? The only people seeing these covers is Twitter and Instagram. Twitter and Instagram. Like, it's not hurting nobody for me to, like, be like, Chloe, you ruining your career with this. You ruining your, like, no one's seeing them. And that's not saying Chloe's not popping. People are seeing them, but the same people who've seen other stuff. Like, I just don't think the people who see Chloe's covers and say she's too this, she's too that, are also not tuning into the music because of that reason. Y'all the same people who go listen to her song and say if the song is good or bad. Like, I don't think y'all opinion, the people who give their opinion on her covers are deterred from the music because of her covers, if you like them or not. And then the new fans aren't seeing the covers because also it's just social media. So the fans that she can pick up are also not seeing the covers. Did that make sense? It's just not that deep. I guess the whole point in all this is it's just not that deep. Like I said, I have my critiques of Chloe Bailey, but like I said on Twitter, if Chloe Bailey has no stands, it means I am dead. I'm going to stick by my girl. And I have my critiques of Chloe Bailey the same way I have my critiques of Beyonce, and she's my bitch. So I have my critiques of these people, but it's not that Chloe Bailey's too sexy, right? Because that's not a critique, right? Telling someone what they not is not a critique. Telling someone what they could do better, what they could do, how they should do, that like there's critique, and then there's you just talking shit. When we gonna differentiate that? When is there just talking shit, and when is there criticism? Saying, Chloe, you're too sexy, it's not criticism. Too sexy for what? Like, is she too sexy to do a Disney movie? Is she too sexy to, like, you're just saying things and not saying, what is she too sexy for? Right? There's no criticism behind it. There's no critique. There's no purpose in you saying that. Like, say, if you're gonna use that, then say what you're critiquing. She's too sexy for But y'all just saying shit. Give me the real criticism. Give me the real critic, because I have some for Chloe. But if we're going to discuss the covers, why are we still doing covers? I don't know what is this a means to an end? Like, what's the means to an end? Like, what's the end goal? That would be my, like, but it's just, I just feel like people carry. And then, y'all harder on black women. Y'all are so hard on black women artists. Now, here's the thing. I've been in this phase where I believe with artists we could be a little bit tougher. I think we've course corrected a little bit too much. We went through this phase of like people being so nasty, the pop stars, Britney, Beyonce, being so nasty. So we course corrected, and now we've course corrected too much, and these girls are lazy. They do whatever the hell they want, and not in a good way. They don't care about shit. Like, we course corrected too much, and the girls don't care at all because they know people are just gonna eat it up because they're a stan, right? There's a middle ground there. But y'all are ridiculously hard on Chloe Bailey. Y'all just are. She just really not hurt nobody. I don't like Have Mercy no more than the next, but like, it's really just not that deep. It's really just not that deep. Like, every time she do something, it's like fodder, and it's like, do you like the girl or do you not? Like, it's just, y'all gotta come on. It's just really, it's not all that. It's just not all, like, I don't know. I see it, I'm like, it's just not all, yes. The covers can be cringy, but it's like, first of all, how old is Chloe Bailey? Like 22? 22? 22? If I was 22 in Chloe Bailey's position, y'all wouldn't be able to tell me shit. Tell me shit. I'll be out here grinding and doing everything in between. Like, please, please, please. I'd be on the scene, okay? So, like, and what was you doing at 22? Or what was you doing when you started feeling your puss? What was you doing? Like, she's young. Let the girls be young. Now, I don't want me saying let the girls be young to minimize that Chloe Bailey should still be making good music. Because I hate when people say the girls are young in reference to music. Because when you really compare them to like the girls, the Janets, the Britneys, the Beyonce, the girls, they could be doing a whole lot damn more. They could be doing a whole lot damn more. 22, by 22, Beyonce was Beyonce. By 22, Beyonce was Beyonce. Beyonce. Okay? Okay? Okay. Anyways. A last topic for this video is influencer culture. I was going to make a whole video about this like a week ago, but then like a couple of days ago, a TikToker, I don't know who they are, they put up a thing talking about influencer culture and how it's difficult. And I'm like, well, I might as well just tag this on this video. Everybody shouldn't be an influencer. Everybody shouldn't be an influencer. Everyone should be a content creator. We have to bring back people just doing things for joy. And we have to bring back everything is not as easy as it seems, one. And two, everything is not for everybody. Like, being a content creator, being an influencer is a very specific job that not everybody can do. Not everyone. And then there's several reasons. Like, you have to do it to know not to do it. That's the thing. You have to do it to know that this ain't the life for you. But even I will say, there are things I like about what I do, right? I get to sit up here looking crusty, dusty, looking like I have all the gums in the world. And like, it's fun. Like, this is fun for me. I have nobody else to talk to. This is fun for me. So there's a fun aspect of it. But work is work. Work gonna meet you everywhere you go. Like, this is work. When you're getting paid to do something, it is work. It is work. But there are things that are, I can go anywhere I damn want. Like, I don't have to worry about taking time off. I don't have to worry about, there's things I don't have to worry about that regular people have to worry about. Another thing, you can make as much money as you want. As much money as you want. There is always money in your email. Someone offering you money to do something. All money ain't good money, but somebody is offering you money. And you get to try things out. There's a fun aspect of it. But even some of the things I just said there aren't always fun and are not for everyone, because some people, one, get wrapped up in trying to take every deal that's offered to them, and it fucks you up. And then two, the fact that you can do whatever you want, some people don't have structure and they're not able to like do it. And like, it's just, and then the fact that I said you can make much money as you want, but you also make as little money as you want, because you start off with $0 every single month. You only eat what you catch. That is the thing. And that could be like that's the thing. Like, with the money that I have, people will be like, people tell me all the time, like, I just bought a car. It's getting built, so y'all won't see it until it's done being built. But people always used to tell me, like, Kenya, like, you could drive a better car. Like, why do you like drive? Like, I was driving my mother's car for like the past year, because my mama got a nice car and she wasn't driving it, child, so I took it. But people have always said, can you, like, why don't you drive a nicer car? Or like, even my home, like, I love my home. It's just me and my partner. We don't need a big house. But people could have said, Kenya, why can't you get a bigger house? Even the people who wanted to give us a loan for a house, because I downsized my house. I was going to get a bigger house and I downsized my house. And the people who are giving us our loan, it's like, why not? Like, we see your income. We see the money that you make. Get a bigger house. And I'm like, no, because what they don't tell you, what people don't relate to you is, yes, you make a certain amount of money, but for how long? For how long? How long are you going to make that certain amount of money? Not just in a sense of it might just poof go away, but you might not want to do this anymore. What's freedom if you're always having to do it? That's the thing. If you are tied to doing what you're doing forever because you decided to spend all your money on all types of things, you're no longer free. You're no longer doing whatever you want to do, because you're only doing it because you got to make the money. So now, I never want to be married to this job, married to social media, if I want to go away and write a book for a year and y'all not see me for a year, I want to be able to do that. And that's not living right at my means. You know what I'm saying? And so that's another thing people just don't tell you, that you don't know what the future holds. And you don't, like, it's just so much. Being an influencer is so much. It's not hard work. It's not hard work. It's not. I hate when people say it's not hard work, but it's work. It is work. It's not like, it's work. It's a lot of work. Not a lot of hard work. It's just a lot of work all the time. And the person in the video was correct when they said you work 24/7. I'm thinking about videos in June. I'm thinking about videos I got to put up in June. You're signing contracts to put out videos for a whole year term. Like, when you sign deals with sponsorship, so that's another thing that I did. I'll make a whole video on like some of this stuff, because I hate when the girls try to get y'all to buy classes. Like, is it really hard to give the girls free tea? Like, it's just not that deep. Anyways, but I told myself in 2020, because I was so overwhelmed in 2019. That was really my first year making a lot of money as a content creator. I told myself in 2020, I'm only working with certain brands. My certain brands are Audible, HelloFresh, Casetify, boom, and Skillshare. I love Skillshare. I'm not like, and when you narrow, you just have to learn. There's so much to learn, and like all money ain't good money. But when you take those deals, you sign year contracts. Like those aren't like every month. You sign a whole year contract for a lump of money, and you. So what if you don't want to post that month? What if someone dies in your family? What if they look you? My camera legit had no space, so I'm back. We're about to close this out, but you just simply do not know. So when people do this stuff about, I made 6 figures as an influencer and you can too. And it's just like, yes, you could. Everyone can do, but this job is not for everyone. And there are other ways to get to a final destination. Like, there are jobs. The people who live in these neighborhoods with these influencers, they do other jobs. Like, there's just other ways to do it, you know? And I'm like, we're not like this. No, and then another thing, this job is not healthy, and this job is not always fun. The people don't talk about the anxiety that comes with this job. People just try to make this job seem so glamorous. And the last thing I will leave you on, people don't talk about how fucking miserable it is to deal with a lot of these brands. A lot of these brands are racist, insufferable, and just terrible. The spokesperson for them, like, they're nasty people, like preying on you, like they're just terrible. And no one tells you that's what you go through. No one tells you, like, everyone sees the end goal, and then no one sees, like, what gets you to that point. No one sees the sleepless nights. No one sees when you on vacation and you gotta post a video. No one sees when your internet goes out, but you still gotta post a video. No one sees where you're having to save money 3 years in advance, because that's what I do. I want 3 years of living expenses in my bank account at all times. So if I'm just like, I can't do it no more, for 3 years, Kenya ain't gotta figure out shit. Kenya can write. I can write the next great American novel in 3 years. 3 years, and that's all I gotta focus on. So that's why Kenya was over here in the same car she's had since before she had money. Because it's just like, number one, I've never been a car person. The car that I'm getting is like my dream car. But like I've never been a car person. That's the thing. Because you get the money in, sometimes you want to throw it back out as quick as you get it. It makes you buy stuff. It makes you buy stuff that you don't even need. So another thing is like trying to prioritize what you actually need and what is just like you seeing what other people have. Like at the end of the day, all Kenya need is food and books. And I'm good. And a TV. So internet. I'm good. But I'm just like, y'all are leading people down the wrong road. And maybe that's just me talking and me being cynical and me being pessimistic, because I know my journey. Like, the reason why I put up mostly book content on my YouTube channel is because truth is I'm tired. Like, I'm tired of trying to fit a square into a circle. Like, I read books all day. If you follow me on Goodreads, y'all saw that all I've done is read this month. I read books all day long. And so I don't want to have to keep up with the latest gossip and the latest drama or the latest whatever to give you guys commentary videos. Like, I just don't. It's easier to do it here, right? Where I can just shoot the shit with y'all because it's fun. But like, I'm not doing it over on the main channel because it just exhausts. I'm exhausted. But yeah. All in all, in this video, Tasha K, you played a stupid game, got a stupid prize, unfortunately for you. 2. What was 2? Leave Chloe Bailey alone. Like, it don't even matter. And 3, watch out for influencer scams. Stop buying these people classes. Oh my God. Oh, some people might have a good class. Let me not. But like, be wary. Be wary of the girls selling classes. Okay? That's all I'm going to say.